Another good day in the books. Um, Today I recovered from my stupid late night last night. Last night I really butchered my sleeping schedule because I stayed up way too late finishing my acting book. I was like, I've got to finish this. I said that I was going to finish the book. I've got to finish the book. I've got to finish reading it. Um, that took longer than I would have liked. And then after I finished reading it, I watched some of the press conferences that I missed for E3. Didn't watch the whole things, but I watched bits and pieces. Then I went to sleep. And then I got up and I got up at 8 as per usual, but then I proceeded to pass out again for like, I don't know, 2 hours, hour and a half, something like that. After I like read a chapter of the Bible, I think. And so I needed that extra hour and a half or 2 hours or whatever. Then I read two comics, got up, went and worked out. Then I went to work. Then I came back. And then I proceeded to, when I was reading my other book, I got super tired and passed out again for like an hour and a half randomly. That was kind of weird. And that was like in the evening too, so that kind of threw me off a little bit. Uh, but and even now it's like later than I would prefer. So who knows how long it's going to take me to get back on a good routine. But I learned today that I might have a second audition on Thursday. Well, here's the thing. I originally was going to. Well, the email said that the audition time was for tomorrow at 4 o'clock in the afternoon down in Hollywood, and I was like, I can't really do that because A, it's really spontaneous. B, like I'm working and I can't just like flit off down to Hollywood and do that. And then like I haven't really talked to my manager about like how this is all going to work yet. So I was like, I emailed the casting director and was like, I would love to audition for you. Could we reschedule for like tomorrow morning or Friday morning or something like that? And she was like, does Thursday morning work at noon? And I was like, yeah, actually that would work fine because I was thinking, and I have my other audition at 11:10 in the morning on Thursday, and then the second one will be at, like I said, noon. So, and they're both in Hollywood. So it could work out absolutely perfectly where I go in, I audition at 11:10, get done with that one in like, I don't know, 10 minutes. And then I just kind of drive over to this other audition and get it done out of the way and be done with two auditions in like an hour's time or something like that. And then still have time to get back up to, get back up here for work. How cool would that be? But uh, this second one, the second audition, would be a big deal. It would be a big. Uh, it'd be really cool because the casting director has done, I believe, she's done casting for Criminal Minds before, I think, which is pretty cool because I've actually been on Criminal Minds. But like I have a little bit of a dream where, I mean, it's not really a dream because I don't really like you know, it is what it is. But it'd be really cool if I could come back on the show where I could be a living character because before I was a dead guy. I was just pictures, and I was like a victim or whatever. So it'd be really cool to come back as a live person and have lines and stuff. Anyway, uh, but yeah, she's done work on that, and she's done work on other things as well. So this is kind of a big deal. And the project itself is SAG and paid. I'd get paid, because a lot of the things I've been auditioning for have been unpaid, you know. So I mean, I say a lot of the things I've been auditioning for. I've only auditioned like 2 times, but yeah. So this would be a really big thing, and I didn't even look at, you know, I haven't looked at the sides yet, or like print them off. So uh, who knows how big the part could actually be? But uh, yeah. So that's Thursday, but I just love this. I love it. I love this routine of just, regardless of whether or not I actually get the part for of whatever I'm auditioning for. I just love the life of submitting yourself and going to auditions and callbacks and stuff like that. It's just so much fun. It's really cool. I'm glad that I'm finally getting a chance to do it. So much fun. And then like, what if I actually do get cast? What if I get cast in a role and then I'm able to like get a copy of whatever that is and I'm able to make a really cool actor's reel where I've actually been in things and I can use actual examples from little movies or short films or episodes of shows or whatever for a reel. How cool would that be? That's going to be really awesome. But anyway, uh, I was thinking about like timelines. Like it's going to be. I'm assuming. Really, I'm not concerned because I'm going to do this until the day I die. But until I see any amount of success, I'm gonna say 10 years. I'm gonna say it. 10 years. How old? I'll be like 32, which is a regular age for like actors. People are like, you know, people can make it big when they're like 32. I don't really even want to be big when I'm in my mid 20s because there's no good roles for people in their 20s anyway, I say that there are exceptions, but generally speaking, like I'm not interested in like, you know, teen drama or like, you know, flaky roles for I don't know, whatever. But like, I want like the meaty roles, like the real like tough stuff. And those I think are for like older people. So if I can this is all just prep for me. I've said that before. But like the next 10 years or so is just preparation for the real stuff. So I'm going to be learning and getting a good reel together, putting some work down on my resume, getting a good body of work in general, so that when the time comes, when I hit my prime, like acting prime, I'm ready. So that I can be on just dope shows like I have absolutely no idea what shows are going to be out when I'm like at that age. But anyway, like the equivalent of like Game of Thrones or House of Cards or Walking Dead, whatever, Mad Men, something like that. I want to be on like whatever show is just really good at the time. And so I want to be ready for that cuz I don't want to have it like handed to me. Like if somebody were to come up to me right now, be like, "You are going to be the lead in like the next Walking Dead or something like that." I would flip. I do not know what I would do with myself. It would be a cool opportunity, but at the same time, I don't know that I would want to undertake it because I'd be afraid that I'd screw it up. I've never been on a show before. I've never, you know, acted with a big cast. I've never, by no means have I led, been like the top of the call sheet, crud. Oh my goodness. But, so that's why, it's going to be very beneficial to build, like earn my keep. So it's a ladder that I'm willing to climb. But Yeah, I'm rambling again, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow.